Hello everyone, and this is part 7 of my Amazon sketchbook tour. As you can see here, I have some new drawings for you guys. Instead of the usual 15, I have 18 drawings this time. I'm also included more drawings on each page for those 18 drawings as well. So expect like multiple characters on like one page and stuff. Of course, you're gonna have like you have a single page with one character like this one, like feed the squirrel here, but you're also seeing more characters on at least one page at least. So I guess we can start here. This is feeding the squirrel in a cute pose. Feed the squirrel. Maybe I will include her in an animation one day. Also, if you guys didn't notice, I got my wisdom tooth removed, so if I sound a little weird, that's probably why. Yeah. Speaking of squirrel in a cute pose, this is being goofy as well. I did. Maybe I should make an animation of her one day, like an anime short, or at least. Yeah. I can at least do that for her, because I mean, aside from that one comic that I did before, I did Figure the Squirrel that I didn't finish, I didn't really include Figure the Squirrel in any of my stories yet, which I kind of want to do eventually. So I draw her all the time, and I haven't really included her in the story yet. Let's go next page. Here's Kenji the wolf and werewolf, who's the werewolf. Yeah, he's going for like a punching pose. It looks like he's kind of doing the dash from from Mega Man X. You know, when X dashes and stuff. Look, he's doing that, but like a punching animation or a punching drawing at least. Very cool character. He's technically a cyborg now. Maybe I will. I did want to give him more abilities, cyborg abilities, besides just firing lasers. Maybe I'll give him like. Yeah, let's keep it like it is. Let's have the robotic arm and have him fight like that. I don't want him to have him lose more limbs. That'll be crazy. I mean, him losing his wife in the third comic is already bad enough. So yeah, werewolf. Here's some. Speaking of characters, Cat Island Adventure characters, Carrie and Tiger from Cat Island Adventures. Yeah, two characters. It's the same two Tiger character. Yeah, and Carrie. Her name was originally Candy, but I changed it to Carrie because Candy doesn't sound right, especially for a character that looks like this. She's supposed to be like a younger cat girl character, and calling her Candy is just weird. Yeah, it's kind of not appropriate for that kind of character. So her name's Carrie now. Here's Electra and I guess I say the ground kaiju that I did the animation of as well. I did a flipbook animation of this character. Yeah, a while back. I think it's called the growing kaiju, but then again, this doesn't make any sense because kaijus are kind of already large. I guess they're not considered kaijus if they're like. I guess they're only considered kaijus when they're actually large creatures and stuff. But this one, ground dinosaur character is small, so it doesn't really make any sense. I mean, he does grow in the comic, but he doesn't grow like to like monster size. Like, yeah, at least not kaiju size. So I might as well just call him the ground dinosaur, or at least the digging dinosaur, or Dig Dino. It's pretty funny, Dig Dino. No, that's his name now, Dig Dino. And here's Electra, like the dragon character I had to draw as well. Here's an eagle character I had to draw. He's one of the captains of like the Eagle Squad. The patrol team that Talon works for in Fucking Force. Yeah, he works for him because he's the captain of that league of not league the patrol officers, sky patrol officers that work that protect the skies from like speed flyers and stuff. Yeah, it's like Talon works for him. And I haven't really. I did Fucking Force 3 as well, the Love Hurts comic, and maybe I'll go back to having like talent do some actual patrolling, sky patrolling and stuff again. Because I did feature him in Werewolf as well as like an officer that's gonna help out Kenju and stuff. I didn't include him any like I haven't really included him doing any more like actual patrolling the sky and stuff aside from like a second comic. So I probably would do that more. Maybe in Fuck Force 4, maybe if I get the encouragement to work on that comic. Yeah, I get the ideas of get work on that comic and stuff. Here's some robot characters. Here's a drone robot. I guess you say this is the another robot character that I like to draw as well. I did include him in animation too. I did like a robot cartoon of him. Yeah, eating a burger and stuff. And I include this character as well. I like drawing this character too. This robot character. All know different distinct designs as well. I think he included these in Scarpy Discovery 5, I think. Because I currently have the fifth comic finished, Scarpy Discovery 5. I haven't gotten around to actually like doing the actual digital version of that comic and stuff. Maybe I'll do like a comic redo of that comic one of these days. Maybe I'll just do a normal redo of it through my sketchbook instead of like the actual digital version. Because the digital version might take a long time to make and stuff. I might think about that because people usually don't like my actual. People usually don't watch my comic redos of the sketchbook comics. At least the comics in the sketchbooks, at least. Here's a combat robot from Scrappy Discovery, I think 3. Yeah, he worked for one of those robot inventor. Yeah, yeah. He turned on the robot inventor because he's being evil and stuff. Yeah. I think it was because the robot inventor didn't take kindly to Joshua's criticism of his robots, so he tried to have him like arrested. No, not arrested, like captured, and and of course he turned on them. He turned on the inventor because he can just using the silence critics and stuff, and he turned on him that way. Also, RR2 also played a very vital role in that episode of the Sky Discovery 3 as well, fighting back and stuff because he technically has CR Force weapons. Yeah. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, maybe the comic is called Scarpy Discovery 3 with you. You guys check it out on my comics playlist if you guys are interested in what I'm talking about. You might see this character in Scarpy Discovery 3, I think. Yeah, Scarpy Discovery 3, I think, yeah. Here's Rex and Merlin. Rex, the land dragon, and Merlin, the fairy dragon. I also did animation of these two characters as well. Very funny short animation. People usually like my color animations more than than the non ones. I mean, the only reason why I don't color all my animations is because sometimes I'm only in a mood to animate only, you know, and doing color animations might take longer to make than actual like non-colored ones. Especially since I'm if I'm just in the mood just to animate only, I'm probably just gonna just do a normal animation and that's it. But if I go and do a color animation, it might take more effort to make, and I might want to pop off and more. Yeah, because I don't want to put too much effort into like an animation and this doesn't get any views on YouTube. uh, yeah, I know views are not everything on YouTube, but I at least want to like at least it encourages me to make more animations when the videos actually do well on YouTube. Yeah. I want to be able to make more animations with the dragons as well, maybe in the future. Maybe I'll do a single animation with Merlin instead. Yeah, or maybe I'll do an animation of Electra or Drake. Those characters. Cause I have a lot of dragon characters. Dragons of different kinds and stuff. Here's Chopper, the Afro helicopter guy that I did an animation of the other day. Yeah, Chopper is that Afro helicopter guy. If you guys are interested, maybe I'll post a link in the description. You guys want to see the animation I did this character? It's pretty much just an animation of him flying and stuff. Very cute animation that way. Chopper, the Afro helicopter guy. Here are some mythical creature characters that I drew. Oh, yeah, that's the page. Oh no, I did. Yeah, here's some mythical creatures that I drew. Here's a Walportinger, kind of like a German mythical creature, kind of like a rabbit with wings and antlers. Yeah, Walportinger. And here is Jackalope from Werewolf, Jack, who's Jackalope. And then this is just a normal deer lady character with wings and stuff. I decided to just draw a deer lady with wings. Yeah, I included more characters in one page. Here's Luna the Vampire Bat with a cute dress. I have been started drawing her more clothes lately. I mean, she does stand out more when I draw her different clothes. Yeah. Yeah, people usually like that deviant art when I draw her different clothing and stuff. I mean, in normal Werewolf, in the comics itself, Werewolf, I probably just don't draw her the normal pants that she usually wears. But for these one-off drawings, I'm probably gonna draw her in different outfits and stuff at least. So her design will stand out more. Maybe I'll do the same with Figgy as well. Here's Delta, the airplane lady. Well, you have you can go back. Let me see. Go back a little bit. You have Chopper, the Afro helicopter guy, and then you have Delta, the Afro plane lady. Yeah, airplane. Afro airplane. I also did animation of her as well. Do you guys think I should leave a link to all my animations I did of these characters in the description? Probably. Maybe I'll think about that. But other than that, there's Delta, the airplane lady character. Kind of cute Afro airplane. Here are some sea animals. Here's a leafy sea dragon character. I really like how this turned out, honestly. Because I never drew I looked up sea dragon on Google, and this is one of the first results and stuff. It was pretty cool. I didn't expect an animal like this to exist. I guess it's a kind of seahorse, because this is technically a seahorse right here. But there's also different kind of variations of seahorses and sea dragons. So this is the leafy sea dragon. Kind of looks like a. I guess it disguises itself as like seaweed to avoid predators and stuff, which is kind of cool, honestly. And this one turned out really well compared to my. In terms of my realistic drawings, this one turned out really well. I really like how this turned out. And there's a seahorse staring at him. Yeah. Here's Kirby, the monster character that I drew. Maybe I'll consider him a kaiju as well. Maybe I should include him in the dinosaurs drawing video, because I did do a drawing video of this character, like a digital drawing. Maybe I include him in the dinosaur drawing, because he's technically is a dinosaur. Honestly, he's kind of like a dinosaur dragon kaiju character. You know, kaijus I love kaijus, by the way. Dinosaurs, kaijus, dragons, little creatures, they're fascinating. Here are some dog characters. The bulldog and a Dachshund. Yeah, from I think these characters are from I think I drew these characters once, and I think it's called Dog Pack, the cartoon that I did. Yeah, this dog cartoon I did back then. It's one of my least viewed pilots on YouTube. I guess because the pilot was a little too normal, this is a cartoon about dogs and stuff. Kind of like a slice of life cartoon. I think this is my first time I dabbled into slice of life cartoons. Besides that Cat Bash Your Buddy dot comic. Yeah. Here's a mouse lady that she also appeared in I choose character also in Fuck Force 3. Yeah. I tried to include one dabble a little bit. Tongue twister a little bit. Yeah. I include her in my Fuck Force 3 comic because usually when I draw a character once, I try to include them in more of my comics, at least do stories of them. Maybe one day I'll do an animation. I'll do at least a comic of Delta or Chopper, the info characters. Yeah, the air for helicopter and airplane. Maybe I'll do like a comic of them once these days, or a story at least. Here's a saber-toothed tiger. These saber tigers are kind of cool, honestly. They're the coolest animals ever. I also have a saber-toothed tiger character that I introduced a werewolf as well. Kind of like a saber-toothed tiger, like karate master. Yeah, but this one's a normal saber-toothed tiger. And here is my final page. I guess you say this is concept art for my plant characters from Karate Bugs. Here's Mush and Leafy from Karate Bugs. And here are some other characters that I wanted to include eventually in Karate Bugs. I also included this character already as well, the main being plant, the Venus Flytrap character that I introduced. I think it was Karate Bugs episode 6. Yeah. No, it was episode 6 or episode 7, I think. It's one of those later episodes, I know. I gotta rewatch it again. I do include this character in one of my animations, in one of the Karate Box episodes. It has some other characters here. Oh, I almost forgot here. Here's a sunflower lady character, plant lady character. Here's a rose character, rose lady character. I want to include these characters in Karate Books eventually, some concept art. Yeah, go into more of the hidden details of like the plant people who got their citizenship taken away by the centipedes and millipedes in Karate Bugs. Yeah, and how they're going to like revolt against the millipedes and centipedes. Yeah, kind of like do some cool lore stuff in Karate Bugs. People usually like that stuff on Newgrounds. And yeah, that's been 18 drawings. Yeah, that's been part 7 of my Amazon sketchbook tour. Yeah, then again, I got my wisdom tooth taken out, so I did a lot of stuttering and a lot of yeah, a lot of stuttering, a lot of tongue twisters in this episode because yeah, I got my wisdom tooth taken out, so yeah. I want to do more of these sketchbook tours. Maybe I'll do more drawing videos as well in this sketchbook. And maybe I'll do more of my class sketchbook because I got plenty of drawings in here too. Plenty of new stuff here. But I want to dedicate this class sketchbook to most of my comics. That's why I haven't been doing that much sketchbook tours of this sketchbook yet lately. Yeah. I mostly just use the sketchbook for doodling. Just basic doodles. Yeah, so I'm rambling on too much. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and that's it.